Mona Lisa, The Last Supper, The Starry Night. Walking through the halls of an ancient museum, one would be bombarded by the sheer greatness that surrounded them. On every wall, a masterpiece. In every corner, a statue that defined a piece of art. Sculptors, painters, and architects deceased long ago still live on through the images that they created in their lifetimes. They long to make their mark, to take up the quill and the ink, the chisel and the stone, and to sign their names upon the pages of humanity's existence. And they made their mark, they signed their names, they gave their lives, and all for an image of paint, an image of rock, an image that they believed was their very identity. To envision Leonardo da Vinci, we look at the Mona Lisa. To capture the smile of Michelangelo, we see the Sistine Chapel. Humanity will never remember the faces of these artists, but they will remember the images that they created. The mark that they left upon the dust of this earth was not their personal identity, but rather the identity of the images that they created. In this modern day world, we have been taught to be the curators of our own existence, to take up the hammer and to chisel away at our very identity. Body image, self-image, let me take a selfie. We have become the contemporary case of the Israelites and the golden calf, only this time we aren't worshiping a cow made of precious metal. No, we're worshiping ourselves. We have convinced ourselves that we need to know why we are who we are. We have tied our shoes and packed our bags for what we believe will be the greatest journey of all, a journey to find ourselves. A hunger to seek, a craving to pursue, a self-proclaimed #wanderlust. But we have forgotten that our identity is not found in the wandering of the highest mountains or in the reading of the most intellectual of quotes. The search to find yourself will only lead to an identity crisis if you're not looking in the right place. You see, the first being to ever find himself, to ever create his own image, was our mighty God. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he them. It was his image. He created an image, an extension of his very identity. He marked it with his name and set into motion the artwork that would become his people. You are not of this world. You are not an image of this world. You are a snapshot of the very face of God, a literal self-portrait of Jesus Christ. It's time for an apostolic generation to arise and to take on the responsibility of this representation, to put down the sculpting tools that you have been using on your own heart and identity and release the creating process to the great creator, to take off the curator job description and instead become the piece of art, to become the very image of God himself.